The Drowned Earth Miniatures game from Olmec Games is a skirmish level game set within the confines of a post-apocalyptic world, one where the waters of the world have claimed much of the surface. Each faction outlined in the background has a starter set of miniatures to represent it, with plenty of single miniatures which can be used to enhance each force. The rulebook itself is of a high quality hardback standard and begins with an outline of the main rules. The game uses profile cards for each miniature which outline the various attributes and tests made on two 10-sided dice, attribute and fate dice. Force creation, the structure of a turn, and the actions and reactions process, which makes for a fluid, fast-moving game. Nowhere is this fluidity more ably shown than in the movement action section, where players may move in three different styles: normal, restricted, and dynamic. The diagrams showing examples of movement are very clear, a particular feature of this lavishly colourful book with photos, clear layout and a combat system with real style. The action-reaction system outlined also makes for a less passive experience for all players. An element of role-playing and character variation is offered by the rules for skills and abilities. The cavalry and beast rules offer more variation to the game, and the usual line of sight rules are present but complicated by the various terrains found within the post-apocalyptic world. Force creation is largely based upon two styles of scenario, either competitive or narrative. There are elements of tournament play here for those who want it, whereas the narrative style is covered for those wishing for a more adventurous experience. There are 5 scenarios, all outlined in plenty of details, and optional rules that can add wrinkles to each one. The remainder of the rulebook outlines a whole world, from economics to races, geography to technology, a rich and varied location for game settings and adventures. This is a fully realised post-apocalyptic world that has clawed its way back to civilization amongst the remnants of a planet reformed by the chaos and deluge of something known as the Event. There are various races and factions outlined, present across the world and vying for dominance or survival. These factions include the Artifactors, groups of explorers who seek out the riches of the pre-event world, and the Bondsman, bounty hunters who will bring you down for cash. The Artifactors starter set consists of 5 miniatures, 3 humanoid, a lizard creature and an ape. Each is clearly cast in metal and is armed with equipment with various weapons, from the bow and hand weapons of the main female and the generically enhanced gorilla, to the large caliber handgun and SMG in the saurian and the male human respectively. These are the searchers, the plunderers of the past, using their finds for themselves or selling them to the highest bidder. The Bondsmen reflect the same spread of races and genders as the first, 2 female and 1 male humanoid, a gorilla and a saurian. The figures are more obviously organised and equipped for combat, with areas of armour plating and vicious weaponry. The enraged gorilla is perhaps the best figure here. These are characters who make their living hunting people down for a suitable reward and without mercy. The rulebook and miniatures are of a high quality with a different take on a post-apocalyptic world. Yet this is a set of rules that pretty much guarantee a fast-playing gaming experience with every die roll or decision made. If you're looking for a dynamic system with some tight gameplay and a new world of adventure, this Drowned World could be what you're looking for.